The Civic compact car has been a longtime favorite among our staff for its effortless balance of practicality, value, and driving fun. The 2025 Civic receives styling tweaks to keep it looking fresh, and it gains a hybrid variant, updates that aided in returning to our 10 best list for another year. In the Civic Hybrid, a 2.0-liter four-cylinder with two electric motors provides a combined 200 horsepower, and the car is rated at up to 49 mpg combined. A 150 horsepower 2.0-liter four-cylinder is now the only engine option for the non-hybrid models, and it lacks seal but also provides impressive fuel efficiency. Sedan and hatchback body styles are available, and the Civic provides agile handling and a well-balanced ride no matter which version you choose. The lower trim non-hybrid versions have a comprehensive roster of driver assistance features as standard, but you'll have to step up to the more expensive Hybrid Sport and Hybrid Sport Touring models to get nicer equipment and better infotainment features. Though the 2025 Civic hit the streets running, it faces competition from the recently refreshed Hyundai Elantra and the alluring Toyota Prius, as well as its arch-rival, the Toyota Corolla. What's new for 2025? The Civic receives a few cosmetic changes to keep its styling looking fresh for 2025. Revised headlamps and a reworked bumper help visually identify the new model year from last year's Civic. The bigger news is the addition of the Civic Hybrid. The hybrid powertrain is optional on the Sport trim level and standard on the top Sport Touring trim level. The non-hybrid model, now limited to LX and Sport trims, will be offered only with the non-turbo 2.0-liter 4. Last year's turbocharged 1.5-liter has been discontinued. The manual transmission is also no longer available in the Civic hatchback, meaning a stick shift is now reserved for the sportier Civic C and Civic Type R models. Pricing and which one to buy. The price of the 2025 Honda Civic starts at $25,345 and goes up to $34,045 depending on the trim and options. The non-hybrid Civic is offered in just two trims for 2025, LX Sedan and Sport Sedan, with the Sport also offered in a hatchback body style. The Civic Hybrid is offered in Sport and Sport Touring, with either body style. We think the Sport Hybrid Sedan or hatchback models will be the ones to have, although we don't yet have pricing for the hatchback. The non-hybrid Civic is offered in just two trims for 2025, LX Sedan and Sport Sedan, with the Sport also offered in a hatchback body style. The Civic Hybrid is offered in Sport and Sport Touring, with either body style. We think the Sport Hybrid Sedan or hatchback models will be the ones to have, although we don't yet have pricing for the hatchback. Engine, transmission, and performance. The Civic Hybrid comes with an electrified powertrain that pairs a 2.0-liter four-cylinder with two electric motors for a combined 200 horsepower. A similar setup is used in the Accord Hybrid and CR-V hybrid models. Unlike the CR-V, where the hybrid powertrain can be paired with all-wheel drive, the Civic Hybrid is front-wheel drive only. A driver-selectable regenerative braking system is on board to help keep the Civic Hybrid's battery full, but we aren't sure yet if one-pedal driving is possible. In our test drive of a Civic Hybrid, we found it to be quick, smooth, and just as enjoyable as the previous Civic. The non-hybrid Civic comes standard with a 150 horsepower 2.0-liter four-cylinder, front-wheel drive, and a continuously variable automatic transmission. This combination likely doesn't result in particularly quick acceleration, as it's even less powerful than the previous Civic's base engine, but it feels perky enough to keep up with urban traffic. The Civic's nimble handling, communicative steering, and well-balanced ride are maintained. Sporty C and seriously sporty high-performance Type R variants are also part of the family, but we review those models separately.